Hey, what's up everybody? This is Sage Lewis from Search Engine Guide, and this is the story of the week. This week, the story of the week goes to Stoney deGeyter for nobody wants your stinking content, so give them a community. I love this article on multiple levels. So let me tell you a little background on how I picked the story of the week. I've got RSS feeds of a bunch of different blogs. And the first thing I do is I look at titles. I look at titles of the articles, and the titles that grab my attention are the titles that I click on to read a little bit more. And then when I read a little bit more, if I like it, then I oftentimes click the title of the article and go to the actual website. So Stoney's title, "Nobody wants your stinking content, so give them a community," put a smile on my face. I'm like, oh, that's Stoney, man, he's at it again. And that's how it was. I clicked on his title, I started reading it, and I'm like, oh, this is the third part of that series he's talking about, where he's coming up with this innovative approach that content maybe isn't king anymore. Maybe the new king is community. And I'm like, oh yeah, I remember reading previous articles about that, and what's he got to say this time? And he was talking about the fact that he's been met with some controversy and that sort of thing, and people are up in arms that content isn't dead. And Stoney's not saying that. He in bold here, he says content is communication, community is a conversation, and that is what we're trying to have as marketers. And we have to have a conversation in the 21st century. We're not communicating, we're conversing. If we're not listening, if we're not truly listening to our customer, somebody else will listen to them. And so I really like this article, I like this philosophy, and I love the title. So, as you're titling your articles, maybe take a couple extra seconds and think about what you could put on there that might be a little bit more captivating. Nobody wants your stinking content. Ah, Stoney, you're hilarious. All right, everybody, this is Sage Lewis from Search Engine Guide, and that's the story of the week.